Better, better. It's taking so long to load.
Hi.
Hello. Oh no, I've covered up the chat. Hold on, one moment, please. Once again, I have messed it up. Okay, what am I doing? I need camera. How do I? So I would love to have camera overlays. How about center left? There we go. Okay, okay, I'm done being dumb. I didn't think about the fact that the camera overlay had taken over everything. No, that's not what I wanted, but close, 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 close. Okay. Let's get everything set up. We will have chat in the background. There we go. There we go.
Only Odo is so mysterious.
Can I buy stuff from you? Oh, no. Okay. Oh, no, there's a new banner. I've never actually built a fire user or
You asked for it. Look alive. Gloves off. Let's get it on! Hi! You're dead meat!
She's kind of powerful. But I do like Sino. Okay. The people talking to me. Boom. love Sino. Sino's the best. Sayu's the best. Love him as well.
Nowhere to run! Your sins weigh upon your soul. Your penance is due. You stand condemned. Guilty.
Let's dance. Fight this on for some.
Judgment is upon you.
Oh, love Saito. If only his shit wasn't so hard to find. Would actually level him up. Okay, what's happening? Oh! I'm so behind. Ooh, just her though? Wait, seriously?
There's something in the... Something that...
Ugh, everything's locked.
tells me a new case is brewing.
Once, there was a glorious...
Oh, okay, fine. Fine, you win game. One moment. Okay, there we go. Yes, I did get bamboozled. What am I getting bamboozled over? Knock it off. Okay, I can do this within 20 wishes. Pretty sure. Let's double check. No, wrong one. History. Oh, goodness. Not even 20 pity. Okay. I probably won't build you. I don't actually need you. That was so disappointing. Okay. Joke's on you. I've already ruined my account by season 7. Tomorrow? There's 6. not on the banner. Give me Yao Yao. Yao Yao is the only 4-star I don't have. So at least 50 videos. Whoops. Fine, start round. Wait, there was maintenance. Yes.
Doing detect.
To give me stuff so I can. No, I don't really want her.
Work means you gotta walk the walk. No.
Almost never use. Nice.
I mean, literally. I need to search high and low for evidence.
Okay, let's see.
From this point, the trail appears to split into two. The main source of the Tatarigami energy continued on into the distance, but a small portion remained here and seems to be dissipating slowly. Quite possibly. Let's search the area.
They're acting really strangely.
Something seems to be drawing our attention. Let's take a closer look.
Come back!
It's...
Ugh! Look at this red stuff. What is it?
By the looks of it, a letter written on a piece of torn clothing. It must have been written quite some time ago. Well, let's take a look. According to this letter, a conflict arose because Amenoma Yuya wanted to seize a blade belonging to Mr. Nagato. Yuya started the fire that destroyed the warehouse and wounded Mr. Nagato in the fight. Mr. Nagato kept chase as long as he could, eventually stopping here to write this letter when his strength gave out.
So, where is he?
He was not only mortally wounded, but also under the heavy influence of Tatarigami. Add to that the fact that its aura seems to have attracted a horde of monsters, and I'm afraid he may no longer be with us. Whatever traces there may have been of his fate beyond after this point, they've since been disturbed by the hilly churls. There's nothing more for us to find here. Yes. Right now, we need to uncover some more important truths. If Amenoma Yuya is attacking other people indiscriminately, then the longer we take to find him, the more people risk meeting the same tragic end.
Right! So let's get moving!
I wouldn't be surprised if he, too, fell prey to the influence of the Tatarigami. For a practitioner of the martial arts, the easiest desire to inflame would be their pursuit of further power and skill. All the clues that at first... I have a hypothesis that, if it's correct, not only explains the series of events leading to the two men's disappearance, but also zeroes in on the attacker's identity.
Shauna, I know that you're here.
Wait!
Here.
You figured
move
it
over.
out?
You can see BJ.
So
He's
these
sleeping.
two cases are connected after all?
I believe so. But it's something of an outlandish idea. I will only be able to confirm my suspicions once we've met him in person. On with the search. We must stay vigilant. At any point now, we may find ourselves in danger.
BJ.
He seems to have stayed here for...
Why here? Is there...
I'm not sure. But on closer examination, I sense that the aura may have lingered here at several different points in time.
Show yourself! It's no use hiding anymore.
Honey, you're hurting me.
Kaede Kazuha. It's you, at last.
Aha! So it is the same guy from before! What's your problem, huh? What could you possibly have against Kazuha?
Indeed, there should be no enmity between us. If it is Amenome Yuya that stands before us. But what if instead of facing Amenome Yuya, we are in fact facing the blade in his hand?
Now that you mention it, it is giving off a strange light. Whoa, whoa! Surely you don't mean... Are you serious?
Tatarigami energy often lodges itself within physical objects, then works to subtly affect any living
Smitty says
organism in its
hi.
vicinity. The blade has resided in Mr. Nagato's warehouse for many years, affecting his state of mind, and more recently using the sale as a means to affect, or rather as a means to occupy, Amenome Yuya's body.
Please calm down.
You're sharper than I thought. You've already deduced the truth of the matter. Many years ago, I was forged by a famed bladesmith of the Ishin tradition. As a descendant of the Kaedehara clan, you should be able to guess our greatest regret.
I presume it has something to do with the Raiden Gokaden.
Indeed. At that point in time, he failed to live up to the Raiden Shogun's expectations. In the end, all he could do was to flee the nation by sea on a ship bound for Snezhnaya. He was a bladesmith of great renown, a master of his craft. There was nothing that he could not accomplish. All he needed was more time and a little faith. And sure enough, in the end, he achieved what he had set out to do. All of his life's work, his wisdom, his skill, it culminated in his creation of me. He not only bestowed upon me the greatest of strength, but also endowed me with a consciousness of my own. In her conceit, the Raiden Shogun lost not only the single most perfect blade in the entire world, but also an irreplaceable achievement in the art of blade forging.
So... swords can become conscious and control people?
The people of the time in which I was born never believed I had that kind of power. They saw me as a mere blade, a sharp and well-crafted one, but in all other respects an ordinary weapon.
Stop grabbing me, please.
But that gave me the opportunity to take action. After the death of my creator, I decided to leave Snezhnaya and began my long quest to return to the distant land of Inazuma. Moving from one person to the next, I controlled the minds of countless hosts along the way, each bringing me one step closer to my ancestral home. I seek but one thing: to face the full force of the Raiden Shogun's blade and prove my power, the might of Ishin art.
Ah, so Amenome Yuya was not your first victim. Tell me, what happens to those you've possessed when you've finished using them?
My hosts? Who cares what happens to them? They are but tools that serve my mission. When they got tired, or injured, or unusable, I hopped to the next one in line. All I needed them for was to take me back to Inazuma.
You're awful!
After I returned to Inazuma, I decided to bide my time in Nagato's warehouse until Amenome Yuya handed himself over to me on a silver platter. At long last, I'm approaching my journey's destination. By Amenome Yuya's body, I have found you, and by your hand, I shall defeat the Raiden Shogun. Kaedehara Kazuha, you stood against the Raiden Shogun's Muso no Hitotachi. There can be no other to serve as my host for what is to come. Now, give your body over to me!
Wind Strider! One with the forest! Burst forward!
It's me!
Let the show begin.
Join me
Time
and
to go.
sever that divine light!
DJ,
Shall rewrite history!
I'll uproot you!
Join me and sever that divine light!
Get moving!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
We shall rewrite history! Do not stand in my way, or I will strike you down too!
Your bluff's fooling no one. You've lost.
Lost? I can never lose. It is this body that has reached its limit, nothing more. Even if you defeat me here, the one who falls will not be me, but this man. He is but a puppet that can be replaced. The end result is the same! I will end this wretch's life before you can lift a finger! And even if I were to lose my physical form, it is but a small setback. My consciousness shall is necessary, and any medium available, I shall return and fulfill my destiny!
Your fighting style. It is indeed the forms of Ishin art. But from your movements, I sense only hatred and arrogance, as well as a thinly veiled mania and despair.
Really? You can tell all that just from his moves?
As I've mentioned before, the forms of Ishin art convey the user's thoughts and feelings. Since the blade is currently possessing Aminome Yuya's body, its movements express the innermost thoughts of the blade. If you ask me, the mania is probably due to your desperate, single-minded ambition. You believe I am your only hope.
Are you trying to claim that I am helpless without you? On his deathbed, he passed to me all of Ishin art's secrets. The little that you know barely scratches the surface. In that regard, why would I ever need your help?
Because all of that is in the past. I've been wondering why you've not caused more trouble in all the years that you've been in Inazuma. If you are indeed a cursed blade that can possess its owner. Now that I've seen inside your mind, everything finally makes sense. You weren't biding your time. You were trapped. After all the time that's passed, you have grown weak. To the point that you are now unable to acquire a new host without making physical contact.
Oh, that's right. Paimon remembers now. Mr. Nagato had a habit of never touching his collectibles.
Only when Mr. Nagato witnessed his wife's distress and decided to sell his collectibles did you finally have an opportunity to reach out to Aminome Yuya and make your escape.
And what of it?
Well, that brings me to my second point. There's a despair in you that is so strong it threatens to overwhelm you. You were determined to fulfill your maker's ambition, whatever the cost. But this ambition is too grand and too heavy for you to bear. Each step you have taken has come at a great cost. I think you realized your limitations long ago. The more you clenched your teeth and pressed forward, the greater your fear of losing everything you had achieved grew, and the more you wished to run from the truth. But the way I see it, what began as an ambition has long since become a delusional fantasy.
What would you know about any of this? I'm just one step away from achieving my goal!
You returned to Inazuma to prove the unparalleled brilliance of Ishin art. But to make this arduous journey, you committed countless atrocities and showed a blatant disregard for human life. Even if you were to sever that divine light, is this truly the outcome that your maker would have desired?
You...
Sure, you inherited the secrets of Ishin art. But even as you made your journey to honor this legacy, you treated the ones who wielded you as mere tools to do your bidding. How could you possibly unleash the full potential of Ishin art when you act in perfect discordance with the principle of harmony between a blade and its bearer?
Silence, you blabbering fool! I must achieve my goal. This was his life's dream, and the very purpose for which I was brought into being. I will concede that you are most perceptive. You see my predicament clearly. But you also underestimate my resolve.
And you should face reality.
Easy for you to say. Facing reality offers me nothing. I have no need of anything that would stand in my way. Not hesitation, not self-reflection, and certainly not your so-called reality. It is pointless to argue further, descendant of the Kaedahara clan. If you wish to save this man, then offer me your body in exchange.
How stubbornly you stick to your wayward path. I do not believe for a second that you can challenge the almighty Shogun in your current state. So let us make a bet, and I will put your strength to the test.
What? Surely you're not planning to agree to his demands.
Very well. Then find yourself some enemies with whom you wish to cross blades. A taste of my power will more than convince you. Once we have dealt with them, we shall proceed to Tenshukaku.
And as for your end of the bargain, if you lose, you must release Amenoma Yuya from your control.
I accept.
Don't do this, Kazuha!
This is the only way to save Amenoma Yuya. If we don't do this, he'll forever be the Blade's puppet. The Cursed Blade's strength is currently very weak, and I sense he's hesitating. This suggests his heart is still not completely devoid of honor. The power of the Tatarigami lies in intensifying existing obsessions. This is the reason Mr. Nagato and Amenoma Yuya fell prey to it. Since I don't have any similar kinds of obsessions, I should be able to put up some resistance for a while.
But even so...
Even if things take a turn for the worse, I still have you both here with me. We have a chance here to save an innocent victim.
Your disdain for me betrays your woeful ignorance. I agreed to this bet because there are things I wish to learn too. Now, take me in your hand.
BJ.
Kazuha?
I'm okay. I felt a little dizzy at first, but only for a moment. It's all right.
Chill.
So far, this was as I expected. I will. Thank you.
What should we do next? Have you got a plan,
Beach.
Kazuha?
We find some enemies. Although this blade has endured much turmoil, it probably hasn't experienced many real fights. If a blade built for Ishin art cannot enter a state of harmony between blade and bearer, it cannot unleash its true power. If he wants to avoid reality, then we need to fight until he has no choice but to face it. He shouldn't last long in an intense combat situation.
Wait a minute. Paimon remembers hearing about something from the Adventurers Guild. Since the Takasukasa clan abandoned that secret base, it's been held by Ronin ever since.
Ah, all right. Please lead the way.
What about Amenoma Yuya? What should we do with him?
The blade says he'll let Amenoma Yuya trail us silently. Although he hasn't regained his own consciousness yet, he is not in any immediate danger.
Are we sure this is a good idea? It's a pretty treacherous journey. Okay, fine. Just be careful.
BJ. You are scratching up my leg, little man.
Hi, Smithy.
Are you saying hi back to Shauna? BJ.
Leave everything on this journey to me.
I don't want to
One with nature.
Lucky day.
BJ, you are hurting me very much right now. Get off. Get off.
As one with wind and cloud.
You don't scratch like that.
The fairy.
How are you feeling? You okay?
I'm all right. The blade is performing largely as I expected. Having gone so long without proper use and maintenance, it's become very difficult to use. Though he's making every effort to persevere, I do not think he can last much longer.
Something else on your mind?
How strange. Rather than trying to control me, he is instead trying to match my fighting rhythm. Let's keep going.
Should put iridescent on him. That makes more sense. But
Time to go.
Let's get down to business.
Into the wind. The wind knows me.
The fairy. The fairy. Let's get down to business.
One with nature. Clouds high.
The birds call.
The wind knows me.
Whoa! Something's up with the blade!
I can sense that his strength is slowly fading away. The blade is becoming more and more difficult for me to wield. He cannot hold out much longer.
But what would that do to Amanome Yuya?
I will be careful with it. He also says he does not have any plans to give up easily. He's still trying to achieve his goal.
Look out! Ambush!
The wind knows me. One with nature.
Time to go. As one with wind and cloud.
Cut down. Like this.
Are you okay? It looked like you were really struggling the entire fight!
Yes. And it looks like he's reached his limit.
The sheen's grown a bit dimmer again. It doesn't look anywhere near as impressive as it did at the start.
Perhaps this time we'll finally have a chance to see his true form.
True form? What are you talking about? Huh? What the? Is this the same blade as before? It looks like a piece of junk!
If you choose to continue in the state you're in, you wouldn't even be able to beat Samurai and Kairagi, much less the almighty Shogun. Maybe you did truly wield power to rival the Shogun's light when first forged. But the long journey from Snezhnaya back to Inazuma has left you battered and broken. It barely needs stating anymore. Your ambition is a flight of fancy. I've finally figured out why it was that you agreed to my bet. You wanted to reach a state of harmony with me. For perhaps then you would still be able to wield commendable power. But regrettably, we are nothing alike. I will never understand your obstinacy and cruelty, nor can I empathize with the one who made you. The only one who truly understood you had already passed away by the time you were born.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
There they are! Take them down!
Where do they keep coming from? Yup, we...
Don't worry. I'll use my own blade. It's just more... The wind knows me.
Perfect distance!
Clouds high. The birds call. Into the wind.
You fought way better with your own sword.
You are a true Kaedehara in flesh and in spirit. Though we fought briefly together, you have seen me for who I really am. No one knew anything of my story throughout my travels, nor did I tell it to anyone. You are the first person to know the truth. I thought that if I could achieve Ishin harmony with you, perhaps there would still be a ray of hope for me.
But in this too, you have failed.
Indeed. No matter how hard I tried, I could not attain that perfect harmony that your personal blade does with you. Too much time has passed. My physical state is poor, and without proper maintenance, I can only disguise my true appearance behind an outer sheen.
Back to bed.
Yours is the blade that took on the Muso no Hitotachi. And what a magnificent blade it is. Perhaps I shall never reach that level of glory.
Actually,
Nope.
This is just a generic blade that I picked up during my travels in Liyue.
What?
Forging and maintenance are both important for a blade, but they are not everything. This blade has traveled the land with me for many years, and we have formed a close bond during that time. Plus, in the moment that I most needed it, I received aid from another power. Skill, blade, determination, and desire. All these must be aligned in the practice of Ishin art. There is something else I must tell you. Though your maker may not have been aware, your ability to possess your own consciousness derived from the power of the Tatarigami. Tatarigami is a malevolence from the ancient past. It is the source of your mania and savagery. Though you tried to cooperate with me while I was wielding you, the part of you driven by Tatarigami was constantly trying to seize control of my body.
I sensed it, but I couldn't change it. It is an integral part of my consciousness.
I resisted its temptations because I wanted to save Amenoma Yuya. But I do not know whether you yourself have any intention of trying to fight it. I feel a great sense of regret for you. Since you embarked on a journey bound for a destination you were destined never to reach. The moment you embarked on this journey, you lost the only person who could have ever unleashed your true potential. And yet there was no way for you to turn your back on his ambition. You have known this for a long time. It is the true source of your despair.
He gave me everything. My life, my form, my consciousness, and purpose. could I possibly deny him his wish? I said to him, "Do not worry. From here on, I shall forge your legacy." How could I go back on my word?
Aww.
I believe our bet is now settled. I have nothing further to say.
Where are you going, Kazuha?
He now has neither the ability nor the motivation to cause further harm. Let's give him some time to reflect on things. When I touched the hilt for the first time, it's as if I was transported to a strange dimension. It was somewhere I've never been. A bladesmith lay quietly on the bed, his frail face barely visible under the moonlight. His breaths were weak, and his life near its end. A newly forged blade lay by his side, listening attentively to his final words.
Wow. That was the Blade's memory, wasn't it?
Indeed. While in exile in Snezhnaya, the bladesmith eventually learned the truth behind everything that had happened. The Ishin art had been dealt a devastating blow by the desertion of its best smiths. He spent the rest of his life in the forge, not to vent his frustration and hatred, but to atone for his actions. He felt intense regret at being tricked by the Fatui, but he could never again return to his homeland. His sole wish was to one day return his single, proudest creation back to the land of his birth. So he instructed this sentient blade to find a way back to Inazuma, no matter how long or how hard the journey. But he never wished to rival the gods. All he wanted to show was that they once shone brilliantly as blade and smith, that they were still worthy of being trusted.
So that's the true story. But after that, the blacksmith's intentions were worked by the Tatarigami, slowly turning his proud creation into the cursed blade of today.
Right. I believe the bladesmith might never have known that the power he worked with was that of the Tatarigami. The hatred within that power is what sent the blade down its ill-fated path. This blade has committed unforgivable atrocities, but only because it lost its original master. No one was there to correct its errors when it was losing its way.
Shame it's too late now.
Yes, it is too late. Time would not wait or stop because of his determination. While the world moved on, his ambition remained stubbornly stuck at that fleeting moment at the dawn of his journey. He seems to have calmed down, though. Let's go and check in.
Keep up.
When I look back at the past, I can remember the day of my forging like it was just yesterday. I once told him that I would pay any price to fulfill his wishes. Such was the debt I owed to him for giving me the gift of consciousness. But darkness and slaughter numbed the mind. Over time, I lost sight of the difference between gratitude and grudge. Not only did I fail to fulfill his ambition, I also defiled it.
You are finally seeing reality clearly.
Since we agreed to the terms of the bet, I will honor the agreement and release Amenoma Yuya. But I still cannot bring myself to forsake his ambition. It is the entire purpose for my existence. So, may I ask you to help me fulfill the ambitions of myself and my creator?
Hey! Now you're adding yours into the mix, too? Jeez, don't push your luck, mister.
It has to be done in this order. At least hear what I have to say. And if you don't agree, I will still release Amenoma Yuya as promised. My physical form, as well as the knowledge I possess, should still be of some value to you.
His attitude has grown. What do you think, Kazuha?
Let's hear it.
Thank you all. Alas,
I don't feel like
nor
going
have
through
I
this
my
for another
fights
20
with
minutes.
you.
Shut up.
I will release You must have plenty of reason.
Understood. Then let's start by waking him up and seeing if he...
I see. He used my body. I utterly despise him and his actions. If a duel can help to set this state of affairs in order, I do not wish to be a mere victim in this story.
There's no need to worry. We'll vouch for your innocence.
Thanks for your help. Who knows how this would have ended without your intervention?
All right, then let's move on. More Ronin could appear at any moment. In any case, for a final duel, I think we should aim for a greater sense of ceremony.
This reminds Paimon a bit of the Crux Clash. Yep, we still can't let our guard down, even now. Still, even if he's way... Are you ready?
Ready? Okay. Successor of Ishin.
Successor of Amenoma.
Honored to cross blades.
It is my honor.
Wind strike. The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud. One with nature.
Thank you for the experience. Although he appears battered and broken, in your hands it seems he's regained a glimmer of brilliance. His sense of savage cruelty has completely faded away. But that same sense of determination remains strong.
You also fought well. I'm sure he relished the experience. There are a few things that I shall leave him to tell you himself.
I must apologize to you for all that has transpired.
You need not seek my forgiveness. Nor do I have the right to forgive you on your victims. It is too late for all of that.
I do not wish for forgiveness.
talking to a
I only
sword,
hope
right?
that you will
Oh,
see
it's
my
fine,
transgressions as
everything's
mine
fine.
alone,
I'm
and
not
not
going
let them
crazy when
stain
I
the
talk to my
legacy of
sword.
Ishin. I strayed far from the straight and narrow path, but the Ishin art still has a worthy successor in Kaedehara Kazuha. I beseech you, please understand this.
Yes. I too trust Mr. Kaedehara to do the right thing.
Thank you, successor of Amenoma art.
This blade has also told me that he has another wish. He would like to visit the Amenoma smithy. Maybe we can go back there together.
What does he want to go there?
I'm not sure, but I think that all this is about to come to an end.
Please. It's so much talking. Where are we going?
I am sorry to have troubled you.
A prized Ishin blade, turned weapon that controls the human mind. Considering their forging philosophy, but I have some good news as well. Ryuji.
Really?
Yes. Badly. And now that Hyuya is back, it seems like the final...
I think I know what you want to do.
What's wrong, Kazuha? Is the blade whispering?
Yes. He said he wants to take control of me.
What? No way!
He tells me that he's thought of another way to fulfill his maker's wish. I have decided to let him do it.
But... he...
Thank you. I will explain my reasons later. Okay.
No, I trust your judgment.
I'm ready.
Judgments. I don't care
Let
about
us begin.
your reasons.
Please, stay true to your promise.
My power is almost spent. Without him, my eventual demise is inevitable. But if I abandon the future to give everything I have in this moment, my physical form can be forged anew.
Everything? You mean...
Yes. The cost is my entire consciousness. You were right. There's nothing that I can accomplish now. But there's still a chance for Ishin art. Once remade, I will be a valuable resource for your studies. Ishin lives on, and its finest hour is yet to come. Even if I am not the one to prove its might to the Shogun, as long as it is an Ishin blade, crafted by Kaedehara hands, it will still fulfill his one wish. Thank you, son of the Kaedehara clan. Over the years, my real name has been forgotten by all. I'm ashamed to utter it, yet it remains strong in my mind. Kagotsurube Ishin. This name is now yours to keep.
Rest in peace.
Wait.
So, that's why he said it had to be done in that order. His consciousness will disappear forever after fulfilling the bladesmith's wish.
Kagotsurube Ishin. It was the first time I ever heard his name. It seems like deep down he disapproved of his own actions, and thus chose to bury this name deep within his heart. Only in the final moments, before his consciousness faded, was he willing to entrust it to another.
Seems like he really wanted to...
The same fervent ambition that gave him the motivation to keep going. Speaking for myself, I'd rather see him recognize and atone for his mistakes than see... I understand. Perhaps this is a flaw in my personality. I've always been captivated by grand aspirations. Hearing his wish to rival the divine light touched something inside of me. Just as the sight of those who fought to repeal the vision, your quest to face the gods and trace your sibling inspires me in the same way. After everything I've seen, perhaps these pursuits fascinate me a little more than they should.
Oh, Kazuha.
I will continue to support you from this point on.
Wait, shouldn't we also go update...
Oh, you're right. And it's also time to give him a response to the offer he made me.
Oh, I thought we were done. I know how we can walk faster.
didn't keep you... Here we go.
You've returned. I hear that the issue has been resolved. Though this was a treacherous investigation indeed, we're most fortunate that no lives were lost. The Tenryou Commission has already attended to the danger at the warehouse. The investigation into Amanoma Yuya should conclude soon. I do not believe he will be charged with any crime.
Wow, you sure kept your ear to the ground.
Then we needn't recount all the details again. Now, as to your earlier offer, I wish to give you my answer. Please take a look at this blade.
What's this?
Kagotsurube Ishin, a weapon crafted using a long-lost blade forging art of the Kaidahara clan. By means of a series of fortuitous events, I was able to recover and restore him. I also promised him that I will continue to study and pass on the secrets of Ishin art. And so, it looks like I will likely continue with my journey across the nations, learning more about this blade as I go.
I see. I understand.
The Kaidahara clan has always been a family of bladesmiths, so it is only proper for me to continue on this path. Were I to accept your goodwill, I may find myself embroiled in conflicts between the shogunate and Sangonomiya. That would not suit me.
You misunderstand. That was most certainly not our intent.
I am aware, but I still desire to continue walking my own path.
Very well, I can understand. Then let's pretend this offer was never raised. However, if you should ever change your mind or find yourself in need of the Shogunate's assistance, please do not hesitate to inform me.
Great. Thank you for your generosity.
Where will you travel to next, Kazuha?
I'll probably take to the seas with Captain Beto again for now. As for my next destination, let's see where the wind takes me.
You've been bamboozled. Oh no, been bamboozled. Okay. Yo, please. Really? Oh goodness gracious, I cannot see.
You can get away. I'll protect us.
Burst forth. Truth hurts. Get moving. Live.
show begin. Time for takeoff. Brace yourselves.
Coming to be. Confess!
Who's bamboozling me? I now know who's bamboozling me. Okay, let's see what's going on. Already did both test runs, correct? Correct. Okay. Main story quest, something I can't do yet, something I can do yet. I don't have anybody go for the abyss.
Let's play!
Burst forth! Get moving! Bring it on!
Why was that so satisfying?
Here we go!
Coming to be! Structure! Confess!
I'll protect us.
Truth hurts!
There's two. That one will be full speed ahead. Where's 4? This one right here's 3. Where's 4?
Bring it on!
Let's play!
Burst forth!
Let's dance!
Get moving! Truth hurts!
Yahoo! Think you can get away?
Live! Confess!
I swear that was not there a moment ago. So let's switch back to Tainari now. I don't need the speed bonus.
I'll lead the way.
Wait. This song is so close to that other one. Da, da, da. Literally sounds like another song. Sounds like that one. It's not gonna be this one. The what?
Ad Astra. Thank you for Ad Astra.
Oh, I'm at 41 out of 50. Really? Man. I'm debating on polling again. Let me check something real quick. See, the only problem I have is, like, I don't mind spending money on it, because I plan on getting a second job, but she hasn't pushed the application through yet, which means that I don't technically have it. When I do have it, I'll be making $13 an hour. Oh, life's too short to waste time wondering if I should or should not. So let's do this. Let's pause for a moment. There we are. Not gonna get her in a 10. What course started I get? Please not another weapon. Another collie. I need this on her. She's now C6. It's kinda ridiculous. Trying to get Tainari out of this. in the world was that? My roommate slamming shit? I know. Must be at 72 again. But should be able to get enough to finish the fire. We can actually go in here? I didn't know that.
Welcome to the Cat's Tail. Ah, it's the Traveler and Paimon. What a nice surprise. Oh, and Sucrose the Alchemist. It's been a while, hasn't it? I'm afraid I've already told you before. Fur from the Cat's Tail staff is not for sale, no matter how much Mora you offer.
What? What?
Don't worry, Margaret. We're not here for that research project I told you about last time.
I am so glad.
Sucrose, what kind of experiment were you trying to do with the cat's tail? I just wanted to test out some hypotheses, and I needed some materials. But, we can talk about that later. Actually, Margaret, we're here to learn more about Genius Invocation TCG.
Ah, Genius Invocation TCG. We were just talking about that game. You see, more and more people have been gathering at the Cat's Tail to play, so I thought, why not have a dedicated staff to serve the new customers? Speaking of which, I believe you've already met.
Met who?
You know, Prince. This is the Cat's Tail after all, so I thought having a cat take care of our new customers would be quite a nice touch.
Right.
Ah, allow me to interpret. Prince says that the word customer is much too loose of a term, and we should instead refer to anyone who loves dueling with cards as TCG players.
My mistake. So it seems I haven't introduced you yet. This is Prince and Shuyan. They will be in charge of taking care of our TCG players.
I'm afraid I must correct you there, ma'am. Only Prince, the strongest and most formidable TCG player of all, is capable of providing valuable guidance to our new players. The average player is incapable of grasping the subtlety and sheer genius.
I can't listen to you.
Another guy who can understand animals!
How can you use such a crude word as animal to describe the one and only...
I can't do this.
Oh? What's that? Shuyan. In the eyes of the common folk...
It seems he really is capable of communicating with the cat. Could this be the Seriously, how can he get all of that from a simple
It was the duels of Genius Invocation TCG that allowed our hearts to bond. It's understandable that ordinary people such as yourselves are unable to comprehend such a thing.
Right.
So, playing Genius Invocation TCG fosters some sort of a telepathic link between players?
No way.
Anyway, if you'd like to know anything about... Though I'd love to explain more myself, it's time for my daily walk. I'll let Prince play a game with you and walk you through all the rules.
Just as a seasoned warrior can foresee the path of his opponent's sword, so too can I...
Oh, Prince doesn't want to play with us, huh? Fine!
I'm sorry, but from the day I met the mighty card master
If Prince is unwilling to play, then I guess we should look for an alternative.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. What is it? I'm pretty busy over here, you know. Huh. Why is it that every player that sets foot in here to play Genius Invocation TCG has to have a drink? Ugh! Don't they have any clue that the key to playing a game is the ability to think straight? Seriously,
Oh yes, I missed Diana.
games and drinks don't mix. Don't they get that?
You work in a bar!
What can I say? As the tavern owner, I can't help but feel happy to hear this. Anyway, I see you've been working hard, so I thought you could use a break. So...
If you can't understand cats, then do you really own a cat?
I understand my cat, but that guy was too much.
Yeah, what
My
kind
cat's
of break
currently
is that?
eating.
I'd rather not. Oh, why are we letting... you know, if drink sales keep going up like this, pretty soon Mondstadt's alcohol industry is gonna reach new heights.
With Benki in charge, it will.
My dear, you are correct.
No, I'm
Prince
not.
Speaks the truth.
Cannot
Could
do
it
this.
really?
Sure, why
Shut
not?
up. Shut up. I'm done listening
Shuyan.
to you idiots.
Ooh, well,
Just teach me how to play the damn card game. I don't want to talk to Prince.
okay, yes? You should... what's with the blank stares? Come on. Don't tell me you came to learn Genius Invocation TCG. That's right. We have some cards that I received from a friend. Yeah. Okay, let me think. Oh, that reminds me. A few days ago when I was closing up... Are you sure that's... it's already been a few days and he still hasn't come back to claim them. Who
Hey,
knows? Maybe he left them here on
Hi,
purpose.
Lego Master.
Oh,
Hello.
okay, yeah, I got them here with me.
talk to the kitty.
You know, just in case the customer came looking
Want
for
me to
them.
talk
Yeah.
to the kitty? What kitty? Diana
Lego
or
Master.
PJ?
Game or anything.
Oh yes, Lego Master. We're very excited to have
Alright,
you here.
so now we have 2 character cards. That's everything we need, right? Yup. So, are you ready to start? All right, then let's begin. Welcome to the world of Genius Invocation
Luke and we
TC.
have
Simply put,
Shush.
this is a game where
Kyle?
you control character cards. Once you've defeated all of your opponent's character card, now then, you're gonna need a character on the field to start with.
I don't want to start
I
with
saw you were
Duluth.
streaming. I can't stay. Just wanted to say hi.
Hello.
Finish this swiftly.
Thank you for stopping by. I grounded you yesterday by not letting you
we
come
roll
to the
8
Twitch
elemental
stream.
dice at the start of every round. These dice correspond to elemental energy. Once the roll phase is over,
I'll be back.
you'll enter the action phase. During the action, of course, the most
So I want to use it on the other dude first.
Not bad. During the action phase, after you use... And as you can see, once the enemy finishes their move, it... Now, these... So, we're gonna use them to pay for the pyro dice needed for this skill. But the game has only just... As much as we'd like to attack again, seems like we've run out of usable dice. In that case, let's end this round. After you end round, you won't be able to do anything else, and once everyone chooses end round, we can move... All right, and a fresh new... Ooh, that's some terrible luck. Well, there's no way we'll be able to use Diluc's skill now. But don't worry, situations like these are why we have the option to reroll. Once per round, you can select...
Bro, you're playing a card game about the game you're playing in the game, WTF.
Yeah, they added this, a while back, and I never played it because I was all like, oh god, I don't want to play a card game about the game that I'm playing. Oh geez, that's still a terrible roll, but okay. Let's do it. Ugh.
When the action phase begins, the player who first chose end round in the previous round, this means that's in... Alrighty then! Each time you use it... Once Diluc's energy is... Never mind. Let's... Diluc's normal attack only needs one pop. In any case, you...
How rude.
Now we have 3 energy. It's time to...
Oh wait. Okay. Then... Oh, literally, please select who. I did this. I selected. Apparently not. This thing was hard. Confusing.
Retribution!
Oh, jeez. To loot. Calm down. Whoa! I got an accomplishment for not being a sucky person. Doing this
in an actual game of Genius Invocation TCG, you need to use... Next up... Oh, it seems like any move by Kai is gonna cost quite a... When you deal cryo damage, you'll cause your target to be affected by...
Cool it!
Good! Now different types of an elemental react. At the moment, your opponent is affected... Oh, that reminds me! Both sides must have one active character, while others are considered standby characters. Normally, we can only use the active character skills. Now, if we want to use the skills of our standby character, in this case, we'll have to switch to Diluc. You can spend 1 elemental die of any kind.
Let's go.
Switching characters is an action, just like using a skill. Most skills can only Alright then, now... Because the opponent is already affected by... When triggered, this will allow you to...
Whoa. was gonna. Whoa. I did it. How many more of these do I have to go? This is kind of.
All right, these cards are all known as action cards. Each time a match starts, you have to draw 5 action cards to form your starting hand.
Oh God. I'm already done. I'm terribly done with this. Oops.
Uh-oh. Looks like we don't have any elemental dice we can spend to make an attack.
Oh man, that sucks.
Seriously? We still don't have any usable dice even after that reroll? Well, never mind. Even in cases like this, we can still attack. We just need to put the action cards in our hand to good use. Don't underestimate action cards. So playing this action card will require 2 of these. See the symbol? Some other cards will cost you these instead. The cost requirements for these are much more lenient. You can spend any kind of elemental dice. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. So, playing an action card from your hand is a form of fast action. Fast actions do not enter. Simply put, you can continue to act even after playing an action card. But wait, Diluc's elemental skill costs 3 pyro dice, and right now, we don't know. Not a problem. This is where we can use a more advanced mechanic known as elemental tuning. By discarding 1 card from your hand, you can convert 1 elemental die into the element of your current active character.
The quid.
Sometimes you won't be able to perform any actions you want to
again.
because
Look, we're not doing the quid.
Wanted.
None of that.
Oh well. Moving on. Ingenious invocation. In this case, well, just like playing cards from your hand. Element, come on, hurry up! Well, would you look at that? Finally, we now have enough elemental dice to use Searing Onslaught. Because you have the White Iron Greatsword equipped, Searing Onslaught will deal 1 extra damage! What?
Woo! Jesus. Just let me use the skill. I'm done. Thank you. I forgot how much I don't miss Diona after I missed her originally.
Oh shit, the quid.
No, not the quid! We're not doing any of the quid stuff tonight. Look, we're in Genshin this time. We are not in Minecraft.
The energy.
Yeah.
The
And
energy.
At this time,
The energy of the quid. Shush. What the heck?
Once you have confirmed, oh boy, let's see how you do this time.
I can switch which one.
Ready when you are.
Yes, I am, Kaya. I don't favor Kaya over Diluc. Oh shit. What the fudge is that? Okay. It's fun.
Hey, look at you! You can preview your opponent's actions.
I don't
Check
want
it out.
to.
So all your opponents intended reference this to come. Well then.
You right, we doing the squid.
No, we're not doing squids, or quids, or anything. In fact, I'm gonna be mean. I'm gonna be real mean. Actually, hold on, let me check my email first. What the heck? I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting. Okay, what am I doing? Okay.
Dodge this!
Nice camera.
Yes, yes it is. Okay, then I do one of these.
You were going to lick the squid.
No, we're not doing no quid stuff, no squid stuff. I'm gonna beat you both
Wait.
up.
There's one more thing I almost forgot. Every time you hit an end phase, you get to draw 2. Remember, you have to make use of both your elemental dice and...
Okay, well, I'm making use of both of them. Stop it, Diona, whatever the fuck your name is. Good God, I got
Now
nothing.
we can see you lick the squid.
No, we're not. No! Okay, shut the fuck up. Why? Why did I get all pyro? Okay, it's fine, it's fine.
Let's go.
Oh, it's my turn, is it? I'm gonna beat this dude up. Okay, oh one. Okay.
For real though, I know nothing about this game.
It's a weird game, honestly.
Shez playing a game about the game Shezin.
Honestly, though. It's ridiculous. I'm playing a card game based on this actual game. I really just wanted to test out the camera and make sure it looked nice, and then also make sure that the part of my room that you can see is nice and clean, makes it look like I'm a professional-ish. I didn't get to clean off my bed all the way because BJ was sleeping on it. Now I think he's under my chair. He is under my chair. So. But yeah. What? What?
Alright, cool. Well, we just played with Genius Invocation, but... Although I feel...
That was quite the detailed explanation.
What? Oh!
I stepped in while you were in the middle of your explanation. I hope I didn't dampen the mood.
You snuck in without making a sound! Anyway...
The Cat's Tail is a player in Mondstadt's alcohol industry. Naturally, I'm here today to discuss a few...
Too bad she just left.
Never mind, it's nothing.
Wait! This card? It's Diluc.
I need to work soon and I hate it.
No, you're fine.
Although I have some...
You're gonna have a
customer left it behind.
Oh? And...
He wasn't wearing an eye patch, okay? He had a light complexion and a super serious look on his face. He wasn't much of a talker and looked like he was just drinking his worries away.
So it was Kaya.
I was trying to give the opposite description, but I just...
Don't worry. Somehow...
So, what about the Diluc character card?
I don't mind. It's just a card with my image on it.
I didn't expect Diluc to be familiar with Genius Invocation TCG.
I mean, I do
The game has been catching on lately.
in a nice outfit.
It's hard to go anywhere.
I'm gonna be tired all night.
No, you're gonna be fine. You got
And
enough
someone
sleep.
has some explaining. Good. Then I'll take my leave.
You know where the door is. Don't let the door hit you where Lord Borg... Uh-oh. Guard Captain.
I hope well, now that we are familiar with the rules, why don't we try playing a game of Genius Invocation TCG?
Ooh, 2 new players having their first ever duel. This sounds like fun. But in order to play an official duel, you need to have 3 character cards. Remember, a complete deck has to have 3 character cards and 30 action cards. Got it?
Well, IGTG.
Goodbye. Have a nice night.
Let's
I'm
use my
actually gonna end
cards.
the stream soon.
These
I'm
were
waiting
mixed
for
in with all the
my
others I had
application
received.
to be put through for my other
And
job.
I didn't know what they were for at first. But now, it looks like we each... All right.
Oh, heck yeah, I got a Synchros on my team. What a cute game. Okay, confirm.
Unlike the adventure challenge you tried previously, duels are true tests of in a duel. At the same time.
I'll beat the heck out of her.
I can do it.
Okay, let's go. Okay. I can't see the cards? I can't see the cards to play them. This is awful, actually. Okay, only play one. Yeah, I had to...
He left because you wouldn't lick the squid.
No, he left because he had to go to work.
Cool it!
Why do I have so many when I don't even have a water character? Jeez Louise. Fine. Okay, what's in my hand? I can't see what it says again. Okay. So, let's do...
Let's finish this, swiftly.
I want to help. Animo test 6308.
Rude. I don't even have shit on them. But why is my Kaya up? I said that I wanted to play her. I literally clicked on her.
I want to help.
Like, is this gonna change my character for me again? This is so stupid. That changed my character. Because I wasn't playing Kaya. Ugh.
Stand clear.
Cool it!
According to the rules, it costs dice and energy to unleash an elemental burst. Swirl, Mark 2!
Why
Okay, one character card defeated.
Why am I still frozen? Like, Diluc has never entered the fucking field.
Let's go.
I'm gonna lose this freaking thing just because it fucking made me switch from Sucrose to Kaya that one time. Use skill. Fuck your Sucrose.
Need to make... darn. I didn't factor that into the equation.
Okay, let's try this. Why? Please tell me that food is like a heal.
Sally sold squid down by the squid shore.
No, absolutely not. You're grounded. Get the fuck out of here. How am I supposed to make this work? Get out of here. I don't wanna. What the fuck? Why did you do 6 damage? You don't even have that much shit. What the fuck just happened? There's no way he still had ice on him. I can't even, like, leave the freaking game because I'm streaming. This is so stupid.
Ready when you are.
Literally the only character I have left. Thank you, dumbass game. Well, that should have given him things, and it didn't. That was a waste of my time. No, why am I gonna give up 3 of the same element for something that it should have already given me?
Dodge this!
And he's dead this turn. Oh, 4 plus 2. What the fuck?
Dodge this!
Can I get rid of this card? What, I can't.
There can be no...
Oh, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, my turn continues, but I'm all out of shit. Why do you still get that? Like, literally, that just brought me down so that way I get to die. Because somehow he's gonna do 6 damage. Damage, come on. I know you're gonna do it. Can I actually... It only does 2 damage? What's the point? That does 4. What? I do not understand this game. I also can't see this. Draw 2 cards. Okay. Hutao. Choose 1, summon on the opposing side. Destroy it. That must be what that is. Then I can't use that one. Because he's gonna do 3 damage next turn and kill me. So...
Freeze!
Really? Oh, yes, okay.
Cool it. Don't push your luck. Ah, this doesn't look
I can't
good.
believe it. That was so difficult. That was more difficult than playing Magic the Gathering. That was so difficult. Oh my god.
I can't believe I lost when we had the exact same character cards. The rules must be more complicated than I first thought. Every decision is a difficult trade-off in this game.
That's not how the rules work, Sucrose. Don't be a sore loser. That kind of...
Oh, I am sorry. I was beaten fair, but it was a fun match.
Paimon didn't know you could get so...
I always get a little upset when I lose. It's like that with my research, too.
Playing cards is no different. Seizing...
But what if you...
A losing streak, yeah. That... Besides, Sucrose, you're already...
Thank you.
Good. Having fun is the...
I'll definitely...
All right. I think you should have all the basics down. Huh. Burning Mondstadt's...
I don't want to talk to you. Prince.
I see. So you have now grasped the rules of Genius Invocation.
That's right. The Travelers, Sucrose, and Paimon are TCG players now. Paimon?
Becoming a sobering words from Prince there. But I'm afraid he's right. To become a fish... Yes, although to become an...
So, you have to win 3 duels.
The duel you just... I agree. Although I didn't get...
Same way you can...
A well-trained ear is a... Sucrose.
She sounds salty AF.
But first... yes, my goodness.
I'm salty.
Completely
I don't
slipped
like
my mind.
listening to this dude talk
I'm
about his
lucky to
cat.
have Prince...
Oh, Tamae's mentioned it,
Oh, that's right! The soul of an ancient TCG player! So the Casket of Tomes is actually real?
Well...
Oh! Paimon can guess what you're gonna say next!
That would mean an extra...
Darn!
I don't want any more. Cool.
Alright.
All probably for the best. Okay, so go and see...
But even for the travel...
Excellent
Jesus,
plan,
I just want my 60 Primo Gems. And I still can't have them!
Prince seems to have...
Oh, I was hoping that you'd actually say something useful. Stupid cat.
Oh!
Hello, you 3. Has little Diona finished teaching you the rules of Genius Invocation? Ah, I see you're here for your Casket of Tomes, aren't you?
So this is a...
That's right.
Yeah, well...
True. So I'm glad that You're not wrong.
All right. In that case... Oh, thanks.
I didn't know you were playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
I guess I am. I don't want to look for nearby players, is the thing. I don't know, thank you. Can I edit this deck? Can I have different characters, please? Why can't you give me a good character like Raiden? Didn't I equip that? Navigate. Oh god. So, okay, my camera is covering my mini-map, so I can't do this quest. Because I literally can't freaking see. So I think I just go forward.
There's a player nearby! That way!
Okay.
Let's...
Yeah, that was...
Aha!
I'm sorry, is there any...
We want to become a...
Oh, I see. Are you quoting the Knights of Favonius handbook at me?
It's time to duel. No!
So be it. Then let the duel begin.
Let's go.
Why? Okay. It's fine, I can just change it myself.
This will be interesting. Dodge this!
Okay, we got this, come on.
Let's go. Where did I go wrong?
Wow, okay, so there goes my entire strategy. Cool beans.
What do you do with the demon chicken?
This will be interesting.
Kill it. What do you do with a demon chicken?
Cool it!
would like to not try again. I would like to get as far away
Gosh,
from
I
this as
lost.
possible.
Let's play again.
We started this in the middle of the night.
You get an egg or just.
Let's get back to the Catskill. Paimon wonders who Prince is gonna pick as our final contestant.
I hate this. I hate this so much. I'm also hungry. Like, it is 9 o'clock. I haven't had dinner yet. Yeah, I don't
Not
care.
just Prince.
Hurry up.
He won't lose to them, whoever it is. Right, Traveler? What ho, fellow Voyager. Step forth.
Oh god, it's Mona.
Huh?
Your opponent, that's what Prince said.
Can I buy cards? Please?
Oh, you really think so?
Oh, whatever.
Paimon knew it!
Who else but the
Oh,
Princessin?
I thought
For,
it was
as
Mona.
the name... This path is a treacherous one. It must
Shut
be.
up
That is
and let me
why
kill
none
you.
is...
Oh!
Indeed. Main.
Oh, that's true.
Shut up and let me kill
this
you.
makes sense then.
The Princessin need...
Main Fräulein.
So there's a lot.
Indeed.
The pr...
Main Fräulein.
What say you, Outlander? Do you wish to make an enemy of me, the Princessin of Ertelung, who even now... Then I say it is time to see what...
She's Bennett? That's not fair.
I want to help.
Okay. Can't see what this says. One moment. Okay.
Absorption test.
Cool it.
Ready when you are.
Dodge this. Freeze. Dodge this!
Hi.
Hello again.
As the cryptic chronicles of fate have prophesied, so do I command. In the name of the Princessin, deal your almighty final blow and bring all that moves in the heavens to an everlasting standstill.
Oh, so sorry.
Jeez Louise.
This moment will be frozen in time. Ah! This doesn't look good.
This is but a small sacrifice necessary to achieve ultimate victory.
Let's finish this, swiftly.
One shall descend. What happened? Oz, with lightning twixt upper and lower mandible, strike thy pointy beak into this obstacle and remove it from my path.
Mein Fräulein, I cannot simply attack the traveler.
Who do I have out right now? Luke? Wonderful.
Get out of here!
Oh, jeez. Okay, this would be a sacrifice to Luke. Wait, seriously?
This will be interesting. Dodge this!
Couldn't break the curse. Did it. Woo. I'm an expert. Takes me back to my days of playing Magic.
Impossible! Ugh, the cursed dragon looms near once more, casting its dark shadow on the slender threads of fate, hiding them from my traveler.
What a truly ingenious plot.
Congratulations! You've won 3 duels now. That makes you an official TCG player.
Yeah! Oh, Sucrose, you're back! Does that mean...
Yep. I've won 2 games so far. When I got back, I heard you were in the middle of your final duel, so I came over to watch.
Nice! Sucrose won too as well! Great work!
It seems I am forced to admit, fellow voyager of the stellar void, that your mastery of the cards is second to none. To commemorate your glorious ascent to a battlefield beyond this lowly mortal realm, I grant thee an incarnation of my majesty in miniature. As you embark on this ingenious vocation, may you wield it in battle against all your fated foes, that not a single one of them may be left standing.
Main Fräulein wishes to give you a Main Fräulein character card.
Wow! It's Fischl's character card!
'Tis a mere token of such. To the victor of this splendid duel is a boon of commensurate...
Oh, excuse me, ma'am. I am also a beginner who has won 2 games so far.
Nothing would delight me more.
One other thing. When I got back, Prince and Shuyan said there was something they...
No card game in the world has a card like that! Let's go get a...
Yeah, actually, Magic the Gathering does have a card like that. It's called Hurricane.
I summon my eternal familiar...
So it what? This handbook tells you it. Secondly, and thirdly, whenever you wish to play a game with a friend, you can use... Yes, it's right by the bar counter. Once you get the hang... That's it, really. Yes, indeed, I'm quite... Hope you have fun playing...
Okay, so I imagine that we got the little orbs, and then this cat right here. Stop. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. This little cat right here has to be selling different cards, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Oh. What the heck? So, you can't just show me this stuff and then be like, hee hee, can't have it. You're like, of course I want this. And they're all so expansive. How's Sucrose level 5 when I have her? Sino. Okay, let's see who all they have. So I feel like they should have everybody, but I also feel like they don't have everybody. Okay, they do not have Ayato. They do not have my boy Kazuha. It's fine. You get... Whew. Where am I at now? Heck yeah. Give Yo-Yo. Give her to me. Oh, okay. I think I'm done for the night. I'm very sleepy. Very sleepy and very hungry. Have not had dinner yet. Gonna go have dinner, I think. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye. Thank you guys for coming. We'll see you, probably next time? I don't know when it'll be. I have such an inconsistent stream schedule. And the camera that I have is mostly just for Twitch. And I have the maid dress behind me, so once somebody redeems that, it's on. But okay.